What's going on, guys? Hope you're well out there. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys for stopping by here with me today to see what's good, see what's going on, to see what vibrations we pick up on today. It is Monday, June 22nd, 2026. And it's 6:31 p.m. right now. So it's time for a reading. I know it's like the end of June already, so trying to get you guys some reads out for June. So old and new, hope you like, hope you stay, hope you enjoy the reading. And if you're new, I do Oracle, I do index cards, I do 3 decks of tarot. Okay. So let's get started. I hope you're having a good evening or good day whenever you see this. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle to get us started. Driving 3 of Wands energy. You can see into the future. You can see things clear. Bird's eye view, giraffe, neck, premonitions, third eye, intuition on 10. You just have insight to how to move, and you're doing it. You're doing just that. I want to say this card came out last time I did a reading, and I just saw it when either when I opened the box. Adventures. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. Arriving. African savanna. In the African savanna lives the tree of life, the baobab tree, a baobab tree. This is a prehistoric species that predates humans. It is over 200 million years old. It has adapted, survived, and thrived in a harsh environment where so many other species have gone extinct. The baobab can live up to 5,000 years and reach almost 100 feet tall. It is a succulent, which means that in the rainy season, it absorbs and stores water in its enormous trunk. This water helps it produce a nutrient dense fruit in the dry season when the land is parched and arid. These remarkable plants provide shelter, food, and water for both animals and humans. It is one of the only plants in the world that doesn't drop its fruit where it would spoil. It stays on the branch where it dries out. When picked, the fruit has a 3-year shelf life. Wow, that's amazing. So it says here, the sacred landscape wants you to know. If you draw this card, you are a survivor. And not only do you survive, but you use situations and others might find challenging to thrive. You expand when others shrink. This may be the time to adapt to your circumstances rather than be overcome by them. You have a remarkable ability to step beyond any challenge. You are strong. Others may find shelter in your energy. And right now, that's okay. Through giving to others, you are in turn nourished. This card may be urging you to step into the primordial, powerful, wild part of yourself. Doing this will increase your vitality and contribute to your overall well being. Like let your hair down, relax a little, give a little. It's all those things. Hmm. Okay. So now here, purity. Before the first snow, the earth is dark and cold. Fallen trees from autumn storms lay haphazardly atop the decaying leaves that cover the forest floor. However, when the first snow arrives, this darkness and decomposing soil are replaced by a purity that is light and bright. In the sunshine, the individual snowflakes atop the snowdrifts sparkle with crystalline light. Harsh sounds are muffled, sharp corners and rugged edges are muted. However, everything feels fresh and new. Debris seemingly disappears beneath the pristine white landscape. Softly falling snow il- illuminates the environment in a diffusion of swirling forms. At night, in the light of the full moon, the first snow is glowing and serenely silent, turning everything into an enchanted fairy tale realm. In some mystical traditions, descending snow symbolizes the transmission of knowledge from a higher plane, or the heavens, to the lower planes, the earth, thus bringing purity to the earth. So it says here, And the landscape wants you to know no matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be and will be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old, limiting patterns are dropping away. Reoccurring challenging challenges are releasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. All praises to the Most High Power, YHWH. All day, every day, guys. Yes, purity. Be pure. I'm only going to take the middle section of each of these piles so we're not taking forever in a day. Hack lightly and enjoy. Okay. So, time for redemption, holy healing, forgiveness, pure heart, energy here, and thriving, uh, new energy, new energy. This is not a game. It's a quest. Yes, it is. Never look back. Hold it a second, because we're going to part with this writing card I wanted to hone in on. A second. Something about survival right now. If you draw this card, you're a survivor. Not only do you survive, but you use situations that others might find challenging. So you're a strong person. People look to you for support sometimes. Okay. And during this time also, um, while the world is going through all these different transitions of things also, you're helping with the transition, just period. You're here to merge energies, help merge energies during this time. Like it says here, the descending snow symbolizes the transmission of knowledge from the higher plane to down to the lower plane, bringing purity to the earth, so yeah, you're definitely um a vessel, being used at this time and this time, you know, when the times are a little challenging. Um, but you got this. Okay. You have the power. Don't worry. Be happy. I mean, God works through many of us, right? And we're all here with different skills, all with different understandings, all with different timelines, missions, all that. What our jobs are in our lives, in our timelines, in this life, however you want to word that. If you remember what you feel in your heart, Energizer Bunny. Go, 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 go. You're always on the go. You got a lot going on. All right. So we have here the first part. It says, sit back and observe. Feel free to be you 100%. A family room discussion. A really good time we had. Something so random. Maybe you'll get tickets to a music concert on the radio, like you'll win tickets or something. Loyalty is everything. Isolation may be needed. Something is unforgivable. Inside is the answer. Don't search anywhere else. Black coffee, no sugar, no cream. That's the type of girl I need down on my team. That's Heavy D and the boys. Google it. Dresses and heels every day. Someone's mind just won't stop racing. Lesson learned. It's okay to cry. Leather seats. You're a perfectionist. The Most High is all over it. Don't worry. He's always right on time. All right. Let's kick it tonight. Married, but still single. E.T. Phone phone. A rendezvous you will be having uh because you're married but feel single. Okay. I don't know. Or you drive a rendezvous or used to or something like that. Overprotective. APTTMAs, all praises to the Most High YHWH all day. Oh, what do you believe in? You could be dealing with someone that's a Cancer. You're a party goer. Like this music that's playing in the background is house music. Someone's name starts with the letter I. Ian, Ingrid, Isaac, Ignacio, Ina, Inga. I don't know. In big denial. They have secrets. Isabella, you drive a Maserati. Okay. Air is in the air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Stay away from messy people. Remove yourself, honey. You could be a life path number 2. A very supportive individual, tolerant, cooperative, partnership and harmony. Letter Q. Quincy, Quentin, Yana, Juan. 1 Corinthians 13:6 says, rejoice not in iniquity, but rejoice in the truth. Chief Executive Officer, CEO, buying your first home because you're making CEO money, reevaluating the situation after buying your first home. Oh goodness. Group project. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. I really wanna know your name. Yeah, that's Jodeci. Come and talk to me. Pump your brakes. Hidden agendas. No such thing as competition unless we're talking about degrees. Hey, not easy to love. Don't resist the process. No alterations needed at the finish line. Name starts with the letter E. Evans, Eric, Emise, Aaron, Ebony, Ember. They are full of themselves. Something has been postponed or prolonged, and someone's eyes are wide open now to seeing maybe why people gravitate towards you or something that you should. Let me get this other deck done. Hello. So now wide open to some things. There's two things that you're seeing, how others are behaving, sort of what out of information. We're in a season of information overload. But it's a good thing. Because use your discernment with all the AI, all that crazy stuff. Do your research. Sit back and observe. Have your first card. Sit back and observe. Watch. Watch around. Look around your environment. Okay. So here we have again. Keep getting this card. This, I believe, is the Justice card, but it's Roman numeral 11, which is the Strength card. So, whichever way, like I said, in one of those definitions, you're someone that's very strong, like this giraffe, and you're holding down the energies, the frequencies, You're balancing out the frequencies. You know, that's like your job here to balance out energies. It's hot over here. Okay, go over there because your energy is cool. Cool out the energies. People have to calm down. Or something, or whatever. So take that however you like to take that there, whichever way. You have to be strong to be able to keep things balanced, people to rely on you and, you know, keep a pure heart about it all and all that. Yeah. Been around the world and I. The first card is Explorer. And she just looks like that's what she does for a living. Like she explores. It's, oh my God. I always get this. It doesn't matter. So I say, hear the truth, the alchemy, the sword, whatever it is that you do. At the end of the day, it's all about the truth. Um, didn't it say that too in the definition of the book? Uh, something about truth. Hold up. Maybe it was purity. Hold on one second. Where did I read that? I don't know where I read that at. But however, um, oh, rejoice in the truth. There it is, right there. I'm like, that something similar. I don't know. I think I saw it somewhere else too. But however the case, whatever. Let's see. Oh, we have here explore. Maybe we will be going some sort of work ministry work or traveling to I don't know. You're on some sort of mission trying to find answers. I don't know what's going on here. Inside is answer, don't search anywhere. Um, right on time. The satisfaction here. That's just, excited, happy. Everything is good. to the deception here, falling on top of lesson learned and rendezvous. So random music concert. Maybe it has something to do with exploring your options in the dating realm. Maybe. Just trying again. You're single, doing things differently, thriving because you put the most high first now in your life. You respect yourself or something like that. So you're moving differently. You said that because exploring, and then oh, satisfied. Oh, so random. A music concert, rendezvous, but then here with deception, lesson learned. Or maybe, we like luckily you've explored in life enough or something like that, or you know how to spot deception. Your discernment is on. You can see clearly now. You know, your lesson learned. Don't go rendezvousing with nothing from the past. Move forward. You know, something. I don't know. So shoot, we get. All right. First, let's see. What we see. We have here the Four of Wands energy at the bottom. So for me, that's a celebration. That's a marriage. That's a foundation. So you could be wanting that, striving for that, seeing that in your future. Wanting that. You have here King of Pentacle, Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You could be feeling like, it's a good time for you at this time. You're stable to go out and explore now. uh, Right on time. Maybe someone, like I said, people coming back around, okay, maybe exploring that. Who knows? I don't know. Right on time after being hurt, or maybe Earth sign hurt you, so now you're ready to go back out into the world and explore. feel free to be you. Family room discussion. Um, hmm, Arriving. Maybe you were married to the person. Maybe you have a family with the person. Trying to find a pure way to forgive, forget, move on. Even though it says here something was unforgivable, but you're trying your best to be more forgiving, Christ-like, godly, you say, okay, it may have been something that was that terrible, but unforgivable, but you're like, whatever, you'll get over it, you'll move on. You'll move on here with the Two of Swords. Any decision that you have to make, you're gonna have to make it, and you make them. This period, 10 of Cups here. Yeah, married but feel single. You went through a lot, but you're not gonna let any of this stop you or hold you down. You're gonna keep it 100 with yourself, your children, your spouse, soon to be ex spouse. Mm-hmm. You you love your family, but in terms it's see a deception. They have secrets, and you're not with it. Loyalty is everything. You're not with it. It's okay to cry. It's okay. You want to do things a more righteous way, better way, and someone's not, they're not being right. They're not playing right. They're not cooperating. They're not being that spouse that you thought that they would be. They're a party goer. They're doing too much, and they're making it or making themselves not easy to love. So now you are reevaluating your scenario. Your eyes are wide open now. They are full of themselves. So you now really have options if you open up your eyes to that in this world deception, someone that you sit in dealing with, you know, or all while you're steadily trying to improve yourself here with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, you're the Eight of Swords here. You gain clarity as to which way you should move here because this person was not really moving in tandem with you anymore. He was really, something wasn't right. He's hurting your feelings here. And, his behavior, his mannerisms just wasn't getting it. Wasn't up to par. Wasn't, unforgivable, whatever it was. You guys, I don't know, got a lot of sync. And you said you're sitting back observing, watching their movements. And you're always on time, you stay sharp, you stay on point, you do what you have to do. You're constantly in good vibration, good out, trying to do right, be a good servant, just be a good person, and mhm, I know all that, but I don't know. You had this still seven of cups. Being with him was just an illusion. Or being with her was just an illusion. You know, I don't know. To being a perfectionist and their behaviors and this and that. I don't know if that has something to do with why you're not vibing with this person anymore. But here it says isolation may be needed. So here's the hermit. Or maybe, after this family room discussion, or maybe you went into hermit to figure out you needed to have the family room discussion, but somewhere, somehow you were like, you know what, you're satisfied with who you are and happy with who you are and, you know, just how you are, your energy overall, you know. So your energy overall is important with the Three of Pentacles. And if you're a person that calls themselves being your partner is not, like I said, in tandem with your energy and how you're operating, it's not going to work. Yeah, Seven of Swords, deception. Oh, uh, you're a very strong individual, You're going to keep moving forward. Yeah, Eight of Cups. You will walk away and keep moving towards greatness. You're not gonna let anything stop you. You drive a Maserati for crying out loud. CEO, you boss out here. You know, um, Knight of Pentacles. You operate differently. But you also operate in a way where you allow people to, get it together. Like, what's your excuse today? You know, yeah, supportive, tolerant, cooperation, partnership, and harmony. You like to work in group, like type said, it's your family, it's your husband or wife or whomever, long life, like type partner or whatever. But, you know, you're about the money. I've been hearing that a lot. You ain't about the money, like in my head. It's like you're trying to get to your money. You want new things. You're out here thriving, and you want new energy, and you can't be around, someone that's playing you or dogging you or, treating you ill or betraying you or anything like that. Six of Pentacles, yeah, you want someone that's gonna work with you, give to you, nurture you, not take from you, talk mess about you, belittle you, so on and so forth. So here's the second deck. Appreciate you, Ophiuchus, for being here with me. Come back and rock it here with me anytime. Thank you so very much for all your love and support. I really do appreciate you guys. If you're still here with me right now, love you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, please, and thank you. And of course, only if you like, I appreciate it. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So here we have it. Second deck. Let's see what this deck gives us. Okay. You saw somebody pump your brakes. You know, you out here moving in the opposite direction of what I'm out here doing. What are you doing? You know, I may just have to walk away because you're really not. not hitting the quota, not getting it anymore. This is not it. Yeah, this is not it. Just so disappointing. Like, oh my gosh. Like, I really thought that this was going to work between us. And you're just out here taking advantage. Yeah, Ten of Swords taking advantage of you, causing arguments, drama, delay. Like you're keeping secrets, talking a bunch of yin yang. Third party individual, they could be having, situation. Like I said, unforgivable. Who knows? They could have had three, all types, all types of things going on. So here you have Queen of Swords, air sign. You have right here air in the air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Or you had some words with the third party. You got your sword up, just like keeping it a buck, like you can have them. I'm out here doing this, and they're out here doing that, or they're doing you, or whatever. Yeah, so they're like what? That's a five of swords. They're like the stressor. They stress you out. You know, they stress you out. You're five of cups. They stress you out. Five of swords. Five of cups. Have disappointed you. Five of cups to the five of wands. You know, trying to make a situation into, or not trying to, they have. They've made your situation into a competitive situation with having a third party. So five of swords, five of cups, five of wands. That's energy of change. Something has to give. You know, they're out here doing too much. So they're not cooperating and being loyal. And you're finished with that. You're like, no, we're not doing that. Yeah, six, seven of pentacles. Six of pentacles on this deck. Now at the bottom here is seven of pentacles. You, you, you're someone that's dedicated. You put in a lot of work and effort and things, time. That's why you thrive because you don't never stop. That's that. All right, here we go. So yeah, and like you are in a position to date. You're single. You're very stable and secure. But this person, yes, they they lost their footing somewhere along the way. Something happened. They got weak along the way, or whatever. Bored, God love, whatever happened. Now it's time for you to explore. Keep your eyes wide open. Now you're on something different. This person is not for you. They're for the streets, the party goers, or whatever. They have some sort of hidden agenda. They have secret hidden agenda. The Four of Wands again at the bottom. Foundation, marriage. So like you want to you've been sitting back watching to see if this person is marriage material and they weren't. Now you're ready to keep moving, move forward. They disappointed you. Hmm. It's not a complete struggle, but it's not too far from it. So not a test in reverse. So you are not interested in asking this person for their hand in marriage. You want something different. Ace of clubs. I mean, ace of coins. Ace of which was three of coins, three of cups. I mean, three of pentacles. Like I said, it's very important, who you, there's the three of pentacles right here. Who you share this journey with. I don't know if you're already married to this person. Maybe for some, you know, and then maybe for some it's just, a relationship that maybe about 4 or 5 years or something kind of fizzled out. Two of Swords, which is right here. So that was the decision you have to make. You have to make a decision. How are you gonna marry this person? Something is not right about them. Are you completely satisfied? What's going on here? What did they do? 2 of 1. It's time for you to move forward, or you gonna stay here. You can give this person another opportunity. Are they the ones? You know, are they the one? Judgment. Or judgment is for you to walk away from this person, so you can get to having and continuing to thrive and hold on to all of what you want to hold on to, because you worked hard for it and it's yours. So, a couple different angles here, you know, to the read, different things that I picked up on, but um, overall, I just think that this is like relationship type, and someone either started, messing around on the side, playing around, whatever, doing something somewhere with someone else, you know, thought that your secrets would never be found out. They like to go party, hang out a lot, you know. Uh, yeah, not too sure, but you're seeing that you're not going to get where you're trying to go with this person. So you forgive them and everything, but you got to keep moving. So I'll check you guys later. See you. Okay.